So we're gonna get something out of the way before we get started here. This is not a drama video about Ninja leaving Twitch. If you want a drama video about Ninja leaving Twitch, there are tons of them. Everybody posted one the day that he announced it. This is a video about you, your stream, your career, and the future of these two platforms. But Ninja was Twitch's biggest celebrity, and he did publicly drop Twitch to move to Mixer exclusively. And that does have a massive impact on the platform and streaming on the internet as a whole. So let's talk about the future of these two platforms, where they're going. Let's talk about the difference in features between the two, and let's talk about if it's time for you to jump the Twitch ship and become a Mixer streamer. Welcome back to the Alpha Gaming channel. My name is Harris Heller. I am your stream doctor, and today we have a lot to unpack. It has become one of the most common questions I've been getting on Twitter and also in my Twitch chat, which, by the way, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. Link to that down in the description below. Feel free to come in there and hang out and ask questions. But of course, this thing happened with Ninja. Twitter blew up. At first, everyone seemed to think this was a massive mistake. Then people started coming out in support. And now the consensus has kind of been, well, this is good news for everybody on Mixer and on Twitch, but which platform should I stream on? Is this the beginning of the end for Twitch? And is Mixer doing a whole takeover? And if you want my opinion on this, no one streamer leaving, no matter how massive they are, is not going to destroy Twitch. But it could be the start. It has happened before on social media. Do you guys remember Vine? I remember Vine. But for those of you who don't remember Vine, there was a point when Viners were the biggest names on the internet. In Vine's hype, the biggest Viners were getting close to 500 million views every single week. But overnight, like literally in one night, its entire viewership just died. I know that because I was there. Vine was the start of my social media career a little over 5 years ago. And when we'd post a Vine at the time, we knew it was a good Vine because we averaged 1 to 2 million views in the first 24 hours. That's what we expected when a Vine didn't suck. 1 to 2 million views in the first 24 hours. And literally overnight, that changed to about 100,000. This happened because the top 20 Viners, some of them you know of, The Gabby Show, Logan Paul, these guys all banded together. They weren't happy with Vine, and they all said, if Vine doesn't change, we boycott and stop posting on a day. And they did. The top 20 Viners stopped posting entirely, moved on to other platforms, and their entire fan base stopped opening the app. Now, Ninja isn't the top 20 streamers on Twitch, but there are a lot of people that are struggling with Twitch right now. They don't trust the moderation team. They don't trust their decisions. They feel like Twitch has been kind of out of touch lately. And if Ninja shows the world that Mixer is not only a viable platform, but potentially a better, more in-touch platform, all I'm saying is Twitch needs to make sure they don't make the same mistakes that Vine did. Because if its streamers leave for better pastures, greener pastures, pastures. It's 4 a.m. Anyway, if its streamers leave, Twitch is nothing. So let's talk about what I see happening to Twitch and Mixer over the next couple of years and how it affects you and your decisions. And honestly, it's actually a bigger deal than I think a lot of people think it is. Let's explain why Ninja, specifically Ninja, was such a power play here. Because picking up Ninja was much more than just a simple power play on Mixer's part. Ninja is much more than just a big streamer. Ninja stopped swearing on stream a little over a year ago because he knows his audience. Ninja has one of the youngest audiences on Twitch, and that's a big deal. One, these kids have a lot more loyalty to Ninja than they do to the platform of Twitch. They don't care about the Twitch versus Mixer thing. They just want to watch Ninja. I actually had an interview. I got to talk, do a Skype call with an elementary class about 6 months ago. The teacher wanted their class to talk to a YouTuber, and I asked them who their favorite YouTuber or streamer was, and they all shouted Ninja, which means that Mixer is not only getting a lot of viewers, they are getting a whole new generation of viewers. They are getting the young audience. They are getting the future of streaming. This means that Mixer essentially gets 2 chances. They have one chance now to see if other streamers start moving over also, and they can take over today, or if that doesn't work, they can play the long game because the next generation of streamers is all going to be on Mixer. All those young kids that Ninja moved over, and that could be the takeover in 5 years. This should be an influence on your decision which platform to stream to if your audience is really young. If you're 13 or 14 and you're just looking to start streaming, Mixer might be a great place. Another big move that this shift did is it redefined the brand or everybody's mindset of what Mixer was. Because let's face it, in the past, Mixer has always been like a lesser Twitch, right? It's been the place that if you couldn't make it on Twitch, you just tried on Mixer. And that might not be true because Mixer in itself, if you've ever streamed, I actually streamed on Mixer for a couple months, a little over a year ago. It is just as viable of a platform. It's a great platform with high quality streams and less than a single second of latency for your viewers. It's just the branding that's been holding it back. But I'd even say that Mixer has a couple cool features that Twitch should look into adopting. We'll get onto those features in just a second. With Ninja moving over to Mixer, I think a lot more people are starting to see Mixer as a real legitimate streaming platform and not just a second stream platform. I think we're going to start to see a lot of people start watching Mixer and Twitch and jumping back and forth in platforms. And this move right now has probably had its largest impact on the already established Mixer streamers who are at the top, getting a whole new audience of people who are looking into it and considering it. So let's talk advantages and disadvantages of both platforms because these might have a determining factor on which one you jump to. One of the biggest things to recognize before you make the jump over to Mixer is that Mixer, as of right now, has no affiliate program. Unless you are a partner with Mixer, there is no way for you to get paid except through donations through Streamlabs. If you are a Twitch affiliate and you rely on that extra little bit of income every month, jumping to Mixer is probably a pretty bad move for you. They do have something in the works right now. I know there have been a couple partners that have leaked some NDAs on some potential future affiliate programs. I don't have any details on that though, but I do believe it's supposed to be the end of this year. If you only get paid every couple months on Twitch because that's when you hit that $100 payout, so it's like 20 to 30 bucks a month that you make, this shouldn't be a huge deterrent for you. Choosing a platform based on growth should be a much higher priority than $100 every 3 to 4 months. Number 2 is something that Mixer's been touting a lot, and that's discoverability. They have a lot more features for smaller streamers trying to get yourself found. For example, there's a Fortnite Hype Zone, which is an account that jumps from account to account, watching different people play Fortnite, showing you only players who are in top 10 situations. As soon as that player dies or wins, it moves to another player. Then as soon as that player dies or wins, it moves to another player. When I streamed on Mixer, I would get in PUBG's Hype Zone once or twice a night, and I'd usually get 50 to 100 followers every time I do that. It didn't really seem to make a difference. Still, at the end of 2 months, I had like less than 2 viewers, but it's still something to keep in mind when you're considering the two platforms. There are a couple other features, things like squad streaming, or as Mixer calls it, co-streaming, is available to everyone and not just partners. Do your research on Mixer's discoverability and see if any of the features align with what you do. And this last one is a pretty big one. See, because Mixer is the default streaming platform on Xbox, which means if you browse Mixer, you'll notice a lot of streams are just Xbox gameplay with maybe a headset microphone streaming to it. No cameras, no overlays, no nothing, just an Xbox gameplay. Which to some of you might be like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. The platform's not fun to watch. But if you have spent time, especially the viewers of this channel, you've downloaded some of my overlays, my alerts, you have a beautiful stream happening. While your stream might look average compared to Twitch, your stream is going to be beautiful on Mixer because the bar is so much lower. This is why PUBG Hype Zone would get my stream so many follows, because people are jumping from stream to stream, top 10 situations, not even seeing what the streamer looks like, and then it pops into mine. I've got a fancy DSLR camera, fancy animated overlay, multiple scenes, animations playing, and everybody wanted to follow. It was a shock to the viewers to see a stream that high quality. Use that to your advantage if you're planning on moving. So do I think you should jump over to Mixer? Is Mixer the new holy land where you're gonna blow up and find your fame? Maybe. So here's how you should see this. If you've been streaming on Twitch for months or maybe even years and you're still stuck at 5 viewers, if you move over to Mixer, you will just be a streamer on Mixer who is stuck at 5 viewers. Changing platforms is not gonna blow you up. You have to blow you up. No platform can change that for you. The rules are the same on Mixer as they are on Twitch. If you want to grow on either Mixer or on Twitch, you need to make content outside of your live streaming platform on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram and bring that more discoverable following over to your live stream. That's just the way live streaming works. But there are pros and cons to consider, especially when you consider the size of your audience, especially when you consider the quality of your stream and how it would work on Mixer versus Twitch. Or you can do what I'm planning on doing. You can stay on Twitch and keep a close eye on Mixer and watch the situation, see what happens. Because Ninja Moving is not gonna kill Twitch. However, the moderation team at Twitch might. See if Twitch sees this as a threat and starts kicking it into high gear, or see if nothing changes and more big streamers start moving over to Mixer. I'd say if you see 3 big streamers move over to Mixer, might be time to jump ship. It's possible that Ninja is the first domino in a large chain of events. We'll just have to see. If you'd like to talk more about this with me and share your thoughts, again, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Link to that in the description down below. Or if you want to talk to a whole amazing community on Discord, we just hit 20,000 members. Lots of chat rooms to talk with people about this there and just discuss ideas. Link to that down in the description below as well. And as always, happy streaming.
Mm-hmm.